Hi, Rich Leiter here, and welcome to my channel again. This is a copy of a painting, part of a fresco by Giotto. There are a whole bunch of angels weeping because Christ has been crucified, and this is one of the angels, and I always like this particular angel. What interests me particularly about it is the background. And the background in the computer image I had is just kind of a blue, washed out blue. And when I tried to copy it that way, it didn't work. So I sort of went a little bit crazy with it, and it looks better to me. The halo of the angel really pops. And let me try to get closer. I can do this now. Here's some of the texture of the, I kind of smushed some yellow ochre, phthalo blue, and white paint together for these little areas. I sort of like these little blobs of paint. And the background is also variations of blue, and I'm not quite sure how I did it, but it seems to look more like a real wall now. It just didn't do anything for me when I just copied it literally. Hold on a second. And then you got his wings. That was fun to do. The hair of the angel, it was phthalo blue and a little bit of red, flecks of red. I wanted something to really pop there, and I think it works. Yeah, I laid the paint on very thick with this painting, just the opposite of the Flandrin portrait of Madame Cambourg that I did recently. Here's the other wing. And here's the right side of the fresco or wall or ceiling, whatever it is. You know, copying paintings from a computer image is really weird. When you try to copy it literally, it sometimes doesn't go, and you just have to sort of improvise. I mean, it's still a blue background, but it's completely different now, and it just is much more appealing. It's just very weird. You cannot. That's why so many paintings, copies that I see on the internet, you know, they're just kind of like average because they're trying very hard just to copy the image on the screen with no improvisation, and they don't look great, most of them. Here are his hands. Okay, I like his hands a lot. Yeah. Here's the other hand. And I laid the white of his angel garment on pretty thick. You know, you realize looking at this painting just how subtle and sophisticated Giotto's draftsmanship was, and his basically his draftsmanship. It always seemed kind of crude to me before, but it's not at all crude. It's extremely sophisticated. Well, go back a little bit. Yeah, this took me about 4 hours to do. And this is a small painting. It's, I think, 20 by 16. But boy, oh boy, did I use a lot of paint, especially a lot of white paint. Yeah. Let me go back a little bit more. I tried copying this angel a few times before, not with much success. This is the best one I did, I think. So that's it. Thank you.